In 2007, Ray Crouch's position came to an end. After 9 years with his former company, some of the operations were transferred overseas and some to other plants. Wondering how you're going to feed your family can take a toll on a man quickly. Ray had already earned his associate's degree by attending night classes, but had his eyes on a bachelor's degree. And thanks to the Workforce Investment Act, now known as the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act, or WIOA, Ray didn't have to worry long.
So that through the Workforce Investment Act, they were able to help me finish my schooling and help pay for that.
While working his way through school, Ray continued to work hard to provide for his family.
I did a little bit of painting. I was doing some concrete work, just to kind of make ends meet. But as soon as I got done with school, I knew I wanted to be able to get into some kind of field where I could utilize my degree.
Though job center staff engage frequently with their clients, after a certain amount of time, it's easy to lose touch as clients like Ray meet their goals and keep moving forward in their career pathways. That was not the case with Ray. He would once again come face to face with job center staff through the Central Ozarks Private Industry Council, also known as COPIC, a subcontractor for the Central Workforce Development Region. This time, it was for a job interview.
There was an opening at COPIC for a job placement specialist that I saw, and I had no idea what that was, just from the description. So I thought I'd give it a try. It was a great place to work. I really enjoyed the work that I did there, because I knew what it was like to, be looking for a job, and that. So it was very rewarding to be able to help people find jobs, and I really enjoyed working with the youth too. I got to do some of that. So
helping others find their career pathways the same way the Job Center helped Ray was a great stepping stone for his next career pathway.
So I worked for COPIC for about a little over a year. Like I said, really enjoyed the work, but had an opportunity to come on board at Mo-Sci, where I work now.
But once again, that wouldn't be the end of Ray's involvement in helping the Central Region strengthen communities through workforce development efforts. Ray's next stop? Joining the Central Workforce Development Board, which exists to implement the Workforce Investment Act principles so that local residents gain access to career opportunities and employers can build the workforce they need for success. As a board member, you often see things from a different perspective when working more behind the scenes than on the front lines. As a career manager, for example, Ray was able to gain some great insight on all that's offered from those who give their time to serving on the board.
When you're in the program, you just know the program that you're in. So I just know that they're going to help me pay for school, and I have to, work back and forth. They got to know where I'm at, how my grades are, and how things are going. And that's, you get kind of focused on that, and you don't realize really all the other services and all the other work that's going on. Just realizing after getting on the board, the variety of programs and people that it actually does help. I knew it helped me, and I knew it helped dislocated workers, but in youth, but there's just so many other angles to it and stuff. And
Though it's been over 15 years since Ray's career was pushed forward thanks to WIOA, he still looks back on those days with gratitude.
When Briggs shut down, my wife was gone through school to be a teacher, but we had 3 young boys, and because of and wanted her to be able to stay at home. So we sacrificed a lot, and that was fine. It was the decision we made. But with being able to finish school, I knew would have a big impact on my future. Because of the funding, I was able to finish my bachelor's degree in business, majored in management. But without that, we wouldn't be in the position, the place we are now as a family. So we've been very blessed. And it's had an impact every single year, since then. Because of that, I've been able, to, my wages have increased, but that's all a direct result of being able and the assistance that, came from the WIOA funding.
The program offered through WIOA and the Central Workforce Development Region play a large role in the contribution to the overall economic growth and development in the 19 counties served in central Missouri. So many clients like Ray have been able to achieve their goals and dreams and find a career pathway that truly allows them to use their talents to make a greater impact on the world.
Folks are getting the education that they need. They're getting the assistance that they need to get into those jobs and get those skills to get those jobs that actually provide a wage that they can raise a family with. In my mind, that's important.
Ray is proud of all of his accomplishments at Mo-Sci, and he should be, having worked his way up from entry level to management. Ray shared with us his moves up the career ladder.
I started as an entry-level technician, so I was on the ground up. I worked with a project, a good project that we still have. Did that for a couple of years, then bounced around to some other areas just trying to learn the different processes that we have here. There's a lot of different things. I was able to be promoted to an R&D, Research and Development Coordinator. So that was kind of coordinating some of the projects, making sure like a few of the technicians, that they were working on their different projects, and then was able to apply for and received the position of Director of Manufacturing. So I've been doing that for about 7 years now. I was also taking on the role of facilities manager. So
the Central Region is a better place because of Ray's hard work, his belief in the programs offered through WIOA, and his gratefulness for the assistance he received, putting him on a career pathway where he continues to invest in the lives of others. Thank you, Ray, for your service to the Central Workforce Development Board and for inspiring us to keep reaching for our dreams. To learn more about the Central Region, visit cwdregion.com.